TheJamies.net.
We sailed on the Holland America Koningsdam for 14 nights, from late December 2025 into early January 2026. Our Category VH balcony stateroom, which Holland America calls a Verandah, was located on Deck 4 Midship between the forward and midship elevators. In this video, we'll provide a tour of our room and highlight many of the room's amenities. Just a quick note that if you enjoy this video, please give us a thumbs up or leave a comment. It really helps our channel. And consider subscribing so you get alerted when we add new videos. Our room had 2 single beds that were converted into a queen bed. The bed had a large padded headboard that made it more comfortable for reading or watching TV. A nightstand was located on each side of the bed, and each nightstand had 2 drawers, along with an open lower shelf for storage. A phone that displayed the current date and time was located on one of the nightstands. Each side of the bed also had a wall-mounted lamp, an adjustable reading light, switches to control the room lights, a Type B electrical outlet, and a USB Type A charging outlet. Underneath the bed, there was some open space for luggage storage. There were also 2 drawers located under the foot of the bed for additional storage, although one of the drawers was full of extra bedding during our cruise. Next to the bed, our room had a love seat-style sofa and a small coffee table. Above the sofa, our life jackets were stored in an overhead cabinet. At night, the sofa was converted into a bed for our jelly bean. When the sofa bed was in place, the area was quite a bit more crowded, and we could only use the desk chair by moving it to the side. Across from the sofa, the room had a desk with a large, lighted mirror. The desk area also had a cushioned chair and a wastebasket. 3 drawers for storage, with a makeup mirror and hairdryer stored in the top drawer. 2 combo outlets that each had a Type B electrical outlet and a multi-type international outlet. And another combo outlet that had a Type B electrical outlet and a USB Type A charging outlet. The balcony for our veranda stateroom included 2 recliner chairs with matching footrests and a small table. Even though our room was listed as having a partially obstructed view, the lifeboats located outside of our balcony really only blocked our view of the water below us. The bathroom for our stateroom was located near the entrance to the room and was quite small, like most cruise ship bathrooms. The sink area was located on one side of the bathroom and featured a large, lighted mirror. 3 wall-mounted shelves on one side of the sink provided space for storing toiletries. Wall-mounted dispensers with Elemis soap and lotion and a shaver electrical outlet were located on the other side of the sink. A shelf beneath the sink provided additional storage space and held the trash bin. Opposite the sink area, the bathroom featured a good-sized, enclosed shower. Inside the shower, wall-mounted dispensers with Elemis shampoo, conditioner, and shower gel were available. A towel bar was mounted on the wall above the toilet, and a towel rack was mounted between the toilet and shower. The rack was used for storing towels, as well as hanging items to dry. Additionally, there was a towel bar attached to the front of the sink, and there were 2 hooks mounted on the inside of the bathroom door. Outside the bathroom and next to the room entrance, the room had a closet with a lower shelf, a full-length mirror, and hangers. A second closet had 4 shelves for storage, a tie holder mounted on the door, and more hangers. Next to the second closet, there were 3 drawers available for storage. Above the drawers, there was a cabinet with the room's mini fridge, which was fully stocked when we boarded. During our cruise, we asked our room attendant to empty the mini fridge so we could use it for our own items. Above the mini fridge, another cabinet had the room's safe, which could be locked with a personal code, and a shelf for storage. Across from the foot of the bed, our room had a large wall-mounted flat-screen TV that was easily viewable from both the bed and the sofa. Below the TV, a wall-mounted organizer was available for storing books, magazines, and other items. The room's TV had information about the ship's current location, heading, date, outside temperature, and time listed at the top of the screen. It also had 5 different sections of content available. The Watch and Listen section had about a dozen TV channels, including BBC News, Food Network, ESPN, and more. The section also had dozens of on-demand movies, as well as several music channels. The Menus section had menus for many of the ship's food venues, including room service, the dining room, and more. The onboard section had information about the ship's entertainment, activities, shopping, and more. The import section had information about the cruise's destinations, including port talks from the ship's travel guide. And the Your Future Cruises section provided information about connecting with the ship's future cruise consultants. A corner storage unit was located next to the room's TV. The corner unit included a small cabinet and an open shelf at the bottom. Above that, another open shelf had the room's ice bucket and some drinking glasses. And a cabinet at the top included a glass shelf and some additional drinking glasses. A motion-activated nightlight was located at the base of the corner unit, making it easier to navigate the room in the dark. Finally, a couple more notes about our room. The room's lights required a room key to stay on, but we found an old gift card worked just as well. The room's temperature control system was located on the wall next to the bed. And 2 wall-mounted hooks were also located on the same wall.